Hi, I am so excited to have you here with me today for day 6 of our 7 days of yoga challenge. Today's flow is going to look a little bit different because we are going to be doing a wrist friendly flow. I know I get a lot of feedback from people that when they start to do yoga more regularly, sometimes their wrists can get a little bit sore, a little bit achy, and I completely understand because I deal with carpal tunnel myself. So sometimes I have to do wrist friendly flows, which is just a little bit more standing. So we are actually going to start standing on our mats. I'm going to face you as we get started, but I recommend you face the front of your mat. As always, we're going to take a moment to ground down. Just root your feet into your mat about hips width distance. You can always bring your toes to touch, leaving that sliver of space between your heels, whatever feels more comfortable in your body. Just let your palms feel heavy by your sides. Let them face forward. And then take a nice exhale as you close your eyes. Follow with a deep inhale through your nose. Fill yourself up with fresh air. Big open mouth release. Continue to take these full rounds of breath, using these first few moments to choose an intention for your practice today. If you don't have one of your own, I invite you to set the intention of gratitude with me today. Most importantly, being grateful for yourself, for showing up on your mat, for having this commitment to your practice. Gratitude for your body, for everything it carries you through. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Breathe that in. Big open mouth release. Gently blink open up your eyes. Just take some shoulder rolls back and down, allowing your shoulders to open up. And then do it the opposite way. Roll them down and forward. Nice. We're going to get right into it. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your fingertips to the sky. Pause and breathe into it. Feet can be at hips width distance, or you can heel toe your feet together, leaving in that sliver of space between your heels. From here, squeeze your glutes in to draw your tailbone down. And imagine you're trying to pull your belly button up and back to squeeze in that core. Nice. Spiral your pinkies back behind you to feel your triceps engage. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. So sweep your right fingertips back behind you as you lengthen your left fingertips forward. I want you to squeeze your glutes a lot to maintain square hips. So your hips, if they're opening up to the right, squeeze those glutes, keep your hips facing forward. We're just twisting from the upper body here. Option to gaze back at your right fingertips if that helps you twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, mountain pose back to center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Open up your arms, tee them out, squeeze those glutes in. Roll your left shoulder down and back to open up the front of that shoulder. And then maybe you gaze back at your left fingertips. Inhale, mountain back to center. Exhale, back bend, goal post your elbows, shine your heart to the sky, squeeze your glutes a lot, protect that back, and squeeze your shoulders together back behind you. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands come from heart center, hinge from your hips, release your fingertips down towards the mat, let the crown of your head hang heavy. Bend your knees as much as you need for this to feel accessible and comfortable. Release any tension in your neck. Again, your head is hanging heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Guide your palms to your shins or thighs. Find a place where you can maintain a flat back. Breathe as you find that neutral spine, keeping your core engaged to support you. I want you to imagine like almost like your back is a table where someone can just set something directly on it. Elbows are pointed straight back behind you to broaden through your chest. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, we're gonna flow through that whole thing, breath to movement. Inhale, mountain pose, lift all the way up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Those hips stay forward. Inhale, mountain pose, back to center. Exhale, open up to the left. Feel a nice twist in the spine. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Go a little bit deeper this time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go with control. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale, fold. Beautiful job. Inhale, mountain pose, back up to the top. We have a little change. Exhale, chair plane. Sink your hips down and back as you sweep your palms up, back behind you. So we're in a chair pose, but rather than our fingers reaching forward, our palms are back behind us. Weight is in your heels to engage your glutes. Gaze is at the top of the mat to lengthen through your spine. Pull your belly button back in and keep your core engaged. Lift your palms up higher. Feel those triceps activate. So strong. Okay, now we're going to go into a little bit of balancing. I want you to take it at your own pace. We're going to start with balancing on that right side. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right foot stays rooted. So plant your right foot into the mat. Shift your weight to your right foot as you stand up tall. Peel that left knee up at a 45-degree angle. Okay, I want you to pause and breathe as you find your balance here. You anchor your right big toe into the mat to find your strong foundation. If you're having a hard time finding your balance or you just want to focus on your lower body, you can bring your hands to center. This is your practice. You prioritize you. Left foot is flexed. Good, okay. I want you to move like you're moving through honey hole. If you're wobbly like me, that's okay. You get right back into it. First, stay here for an inhale. Exhale, crescent plane. So with control, guide your left foot back behind you. Sweep your palms up, back behind your hips. Begin to bend into that right knee until you lower the ball mount of your left foot back behind you. Once you land, adjust your stance. You stay where you are. I'm just going to flip around so I can face you as we do this. Right knee is bent with your knee stacked over your ankle. You're on the ball mount of your back toe. So if your back heel is sinking down, I want you to lift your back heel up so it's like you're wearing a stiletto on that back foot. Gaze is at the top of your mat. Palms are scooped up back behind you. So good. You're not here for long. Root down through that right heel. Yes, you can. Inhale, warrior two. Rainbow your arms open. Find your first warrior two and breathe into it. This first time around, go ahead and bend and straighten that front knee a couple times. Help you find that really strong, powerful lunge in your warrior two. Front knee makes its way over your front ankle. Back foot is slightly rotated in. Your back glute is squeezing a lot to help support you here. Arms are opened up. You're gazing over those front fingertips. Hold it for an inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, star pose. Open it up. Toes out, heels in. Reach through your fingertips. Allow yourself to take up space. Pause here for a moment as you draw your heels into the mat. And then I want you to think about your heel. Imagine your heels are magnets pulling towards each other. Feel your inner thighs fire up. Good, stay here for an inhale. Exhale, goddess squat. Bend your elbows towards your midline. Sink your tailbone down and low, finding a deep squat. Ooh, this burns a little bit today. Option to keep your arms opened up, or you can bring your hands to heart center, whatever feels more natural in your body. I want you to focus on setting up your form. Think about drawing your tailbone down to take the arch out of your back and you're opening up your knees back behind you to fire up those outer glutes. Stay here and breathe. Yes, you can. Stay for an inhale. Stay low for your exhale, but release your palms to your inner thighs. We're going to do a little bit of twisting here. Stay center for an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Drop your left shoulder into your midline. Press your left palm into your left thigh. Feel this nice, good stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Let this feel good. Nice. Slow and controlled. Inhale, come back to center, then lift all the way up to star. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful work. Inhale, reverse triangle. So straighten that front leg as you sweep your right palm up and back. Now, breathe into it as you really go for that side body stretch. Often when we find ourselves in these reverse warrior or reverse triangle poses, we're just dumping back, trying to get as much as a curve as we can, which is great. But I want you to challenge yourself today. Think about growing your side body up, expanding it, opening it up, lengthening it, and then begin to reach back. You'll really notice more of a stretch there. So good. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, low lunge, rainbow your hands down, frame your right foot. Stay here just for a moment. Let this stretch feel good on that hip flexor. You got it. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, forward fold with control. Bring your left foot up to meet your right. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. Take a round of breath here for a moment. Breathe into it. Unclench your jaw. Release any tension in your face. Let it go. Okay, what we do to one side, we're gonna do to the other. You stay facing the front of your mat. I'm gonna turn around so we can face each other. Before we do, let's reset our spines. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose all the way up. Exhale, chair plane, sink your hips down and back. We're gonna hold on this side just like we did on the other side. Again, weight stays in your heels. Slight pull. Think about a tiny pull of your hips to your ribs to take an arch out of your back. And if you're not sure if your back is arched, use your palms to feel it out. Okay, we're gonna balance on the left side. This side is a little bit harder for me. I'm gonna meet myself where I am at. Inhale, one-legged mountain, standing on that left side, shifting the weight to your left foot as you peel your right foot high. Again, option to bring your hands down to heart center as you find your balance. And if you're wobbly, that is okay. If this side feels different than the other, that is okay. You meet yourself where you are. You meet yourself with gratitude, being grateful that you showed up. We have our strong transition. Take it slow. Prepare with an inhale. Exhale, crescent plane with control. Guide that right foot, palms back behind you. Bend into that left foot until you lower that right foot down. That was a little less graceful on this side. That's okay, mine was too. Bend deeply into that front knee. Stack your knee over your front ankle. I want you to stomp your left heel into the mat so much you feel that glute fire up immediately. Knit your ribs and strong core. Those palms stay lifted back behind you. Lift them up higher. Feel those triceps engage. Squeeze that right glute in. Inhale, warrior two. So strong. Breathe into this first warrior two, just like you did on the other side. Bend and straighten that front knee a couple times. Take your time to find that nice deep depth in your warrior two. Once you are there with me, check your alignment. We want an energetic connection between our front heel and back arch. What do I mean by that? I mean, if I should be able to have an invisible string that goes perfectly straight from the back of your front heel all the way to the arch, so the center of your back foot. Good. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Gaze over those front fingertips. We're going to take one full round of breath here before we move on. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Yes, you can. Inhale, star. You lift all the way up, just passing through. Exhale, goddess squat. Sink it low. We're going to go right into our nice little twist. Prepare with an inhale. Exhale, dip to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Ooh, that feels good. Inhale, come center, and then lift yourself back up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Again, straighten that front leg as you sweep that palm up and back. Really going for length in that left side body, and then reaching back. Continue to squeeze that back glute in. It's there to support you. Gaze at those fingertips. Hold it for an inhale. Exhale, low lunge, rainbow your hands down, frame your left foot. We're just gonna pause here for a moment in our low lunge. This always feels so good. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, forward fold with control. Straighten your left leg to bring your right foot up to meet your left. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. So good with control. Inhale, I want you to slowly rise, just one vertebrae on top of each other at a time. At the top, take a nice exhale, let it go. Amazing job. Now we're going to gently make our way onto our backs without avoiding putting any weight on our wrists. Again, we're doing a wrist-friendly flow today. We are going to spend the rest of our time on our spines. I want you to just meet me in a reclined bound angle for a moment. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Allow your knees to open up really wide. Just take this gentle stretch, opening up the hips. Bring one hand to your belly, the other to your heart. Taking a brief pause, thanking yourself for everything you've done on your mat so far. One round of breath here. Inhale through your nose. Big open mouth release. Use your palms to close your legs like a book. Heel toe your feet apart so they're at hips width distance. Palms come down by your side. Inhale, grow your right toes towards the sky. Find length in that right leg. Exhale, figure four, stretch. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. From here, you have options. You can stay here. You can press that right knee away from you. Notice how that opens up your right hip. Or you can interlace your hands behind your left thigh, finding a deeper stretch. Wherever you are, we're just going to hold for 2 rounds of breath. You floated your left foot up, slowly lower it back down before you unravel your legs. We're going to switch it out. Inhale, grow those left toes high. Exhale, figure four, stretch, cross that left ankle over your right thigh. Same options on this side as you had on the other. Again, it's okay if this side doesn't look exactly the same, if it doesn't feel exactly the same. We are not perfectly symmetrical. And you're here to meet yourself where you are. One more round of breath here. Slowly your right foot, lower your right foot down if you lifted it before you unravel your legs. And then I want you to give yourself a big hug. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Tuck your chin towards your chest to squeeze your forehead to your knees. Big inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. Shavasana. Allow your arms and legs to fall heavy into the mat. Return to your natural breath. Close your eyes. Enjoy this brief pause. Just really tune in. Notice the shift. Notice how good it feels when you show up for yourself. Take a moment to offer yourself gratitude for being here today. Gratitude for showing up. If you feel called to pause here for longer in silence, I highly encourage you to pause the video. But if you are ready to return to your day, begin by reawakening your breath with a big, powerful inhale through your nose. Open mouth release. Invite gentle movements into your body. Start by wiggling your fingertips and toes, and then maybe taking rolls of your wrists and ankle. Option to find a good morning stretch, pointing your toes and reaching your fingertips up over your head. When you feel ready and at your own pace, making your way to a comfortable seated position. Palms can rest heavy in your lap, down to ground or up to receive. Keeping your eyes closed for just one more final round of breath here. Deep inhale through your nose. Big open mouth release. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you liked this style flow and want to see more where we avoid being on our hands to protect those wrists or just to give them a break, please let me know. And go ahead and like, comment, maybe even subscribe to the channel. I am so excited to see you tomorrow for day 7 of the challenge. Bye.